Almost 3 years ago, in a noisy coffee shop in Cincinnati, a handful of writers and dreamers were summoned. I didn't know it at the time, but this handful of people became the core group of people I trusted on the Hope Actually journey. Needless to say, they had no idea what they were signing up for. We were on a path to make a movie, and not one of us had ever done it before. So here's what we set out to do. Our mission, which we all chose to accept, was to create a film that requires lots of people and production logistics, with no money to fund it. So after meeting with a trusted advisor who had produced low-budget films in the past, the advice I received, knowing that for us, low budget meant no budget, was to keep things as simple as possible. Simple meant three things: limit the number of actors, keep the scenes manageable to have the smallest crew possible, and try to stick to 2 to 3 locations. Well, now, while I valued the advice and suggestions this trusted and experienced advisor gave me, I walked out of that meeting and ignored the most emphasized advice, the big 3, to keep it simple. I'm sure you've all heard the saying, start with the end in mind, as a path to success. Yet in the case of Hope Actually, success was not defined as the end product, the film. Success is defined by and came to life in the process. You see, I have a passion for giving people opportunities to grow and act as a conduit to develop in their creative dreams. That's one of the goals behind Innovatory Productions. While many big budget films have been produced right here in Cincinnati, most actors and crew, if they're lucky, get a background extra role or used as a production assistant. I wanted to create a new inclusive experience. It was my dream, and I wanted as many people as possible to have a chance at a speaking role and to learn every aspect of the filmmaking process. That every person involved would experience some community, that lives would be positively impacted, that through encouragement and empowerment, people would be given future opportunities and embrace their creative spirit like never before. I, along with my core team, was crazy enough to believe that we could actually make some of that happen, and I feel like we did. It turns out that crazy, at least in the Innovatory Productions world, is hope and action. So we went to work. We set out to write a script uniquely designed to make my dream a reality for everyone involved. So after landing on the theme of hope and identifying real stories based on real people we all knew, 4 different writers went to work. Each developed an individual storyline, which produced 10 lead roles and many supporting roles. We made sure there were several scenes that required background extras and lots of crew to pull off. We allowed the crew to jump in and learn different roles. Week after week, while faced with worry and challenges that COVID introduced, I saw eyes light up with excitement. I heard stories of hardships being shared around the craft services table, and I witnessed connections being made. Crafts were honed, new perspectives were shared, and I had the privilege to witness hope in action and to be given a gift of personal growth. I was able to grow and learn in huge ways, not because of my dream, but because of the beautiful people all around me. It was happening. We set out to focus on the process, not the product, and it was making a difference in real people's lives. Success for Innovatory Productions was identified and executed. A process, success, was actually created from hope. So while we were all so proud of what we've created, we're more proud of who we are becoming. Enjoy the film.